Hello, I'm Allison Murdoch, an analyst at Invest Detroit Ventures. In this video, I'll talk you through some strategies and tips to show off your talent, skills, and potential during your 15-minute virtual meeting at the Demo Day event with Renaissance Venture Capital. Congratulations! You got a meeting with an investor who has shown interest in you, your company, and your team. Invest Detroit Ventures is here for you to get you prepped to rep. Remember, you have one goal today: establish a good relationship in order to get another meeting. So what do you need to have a successful first meeting? First and most importantly, be prepared, but be flexible. You should definitely rehearse your introduction, including your elevator pitch. Practice with a friend. Have someone ask you tough questions so you're ready to wow your potential investors. You'll also need to be flexible. Technology glitches are really rare, but they might happen. An investor might ask a question you haven't practiced. Remember, this is a conversation more than it is a sales presentation. Let your potential investors steer where you're going to. Some investors will jump in with questions, and others will want to hear your pitch and ask questions at the end. Be prepared for either structure. Next up, to deck or not to deck. If you have some very strong visuals to help you make your case, then go ahead and prepare a few slides, but only a few. Remember, it's a meeting, not a pitch. We also recommend that you don't bring a video. Time is limited in these meetings, and you're really just getting to know your potential investors. Remember that these investors selected your company for the meeting. However, you should not assume that they have reviewed your company in great detail. They may have only viewed your profile and not your deck. Also, their review might have been 30 days or more before this event, so they might not remember all of your details. Now, tell your story. Just like we talked about on our application walkthrough, your main goal here is in 3 parts: sell the problem, sell the raise, and sell the team. This means your story should talk first about what problem you're solving. This shows your investors that you're filling a gap in the marketplace. Next, you want to be clear about exactly how much money you're looking for and how it will be used. Also, how have you funded the company to date, and what progress has been accomplished? Finally, make it personal. Who's on your team? What do they bring to the table? Don't spend too much time focusing on the details of your technology. The majority of investors will assume the technology works and is legit. They will do a full tech and product due diligence later in the process. At the end of the day, the investor is putting their money in your vision, so you and your team and their talent should be front and center. After this, your investor will probably have some questions. Remember to focus your discussion, if you can, on the benefits of your solution to the problem and what differentiates you from the crowd. Don't get too technical. And don't panic. If things go a little off course, or if you run into tech problems, Invest Detroit Ventures and Renaissance Venture Capital are here for you. You can always reschedule a meeting as a last resort. If you experience a technology issue or an investor does not show, you will be reintroduced to the investor a day or 2 after the event. Please be aware of the time. Meetings are only scheduled for 15 minutes, and the system will not shut down or alert you. You and the investor need to get to your next meeting. You will have to keep track of the meetings to know when to move to the next one. Please be mindful that the 15 minutes do not start once everyone is in the room or when communication begins. It starts at the set time. So prepare 2 to 3 minutes of time to switch meeting rooms. Do not count on having the full 15 minutes. Finally, don't forget to exchange contact information. Hopefully, your investor will want a follow-up meeting or a pitch deck. This is the first step in what could be a great relationship with a potential investor. The investor contact information will not be shared after the event. Renaissance will be reaching out with logistics instructions on how to enter the virtual event space. Find the event agenda and navigate to your one-on-one meetings. You can go to our website for some more detailed tips on how to look your best at these meetings. Good luck!